Hey, everybody, let's talk about what to do if your child is struggling in some subjects but is doing well in others. First of all, Happy New Year and welcome back to wiserhomeschool.com. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And if you find value in this, please share it at the end of the video. I had a mom reach out to me about a week or so ago because she was concerned about her child who would normally be in second grade, but she felt at the beginning of the year that he needed to repeat first grade. And she said the problem she's having is that she does feel like he's benefiting in some subjects by repeating, but then in other subjects, she feels like he's getting bored because he already knows this stuff. That's common, whether your child has repeated a grade or not. It's common to have some subjects that they grasp more easily and some that take a little bit more work. So, what do you do in that situation? Well, let me remind you this is the beauty of homeschool. Who says that your child has to be in the same grade level of every subject? In fact, it's kind of an ongoing joke with homeschoolers that you ask a homeschooled child what grade they're in, and you may not get a straight answer. It's going to be something like, oh, well, I'm mostly in eighth grade, except for math, I'm in ninth, and science, I'm in seventh, or a hodgepodge of some sorts. And that's okay. That's a really good thing because that means that that child is moving at his or her pace in every subject. That's wonderful. We have got to break out in our mindsets out of the norm of what the traditional school system has taught us, that we have to take a packaged curriculum and do it start to finish in a certain time frame exactly the way it's laid out. That's just not true. That's why I'm glad that our curriculum publisher and hopefully others like it allow you to substitute out up to two subjects for a whole grade level. If I'm buying the fourth grade material, I can sub out one or two subjects, either going up a grade level or down a grade level. Or if that doesn't work, I can just mix and match whatever subjects at whatever grade levels I need. So it is a very common that you might have a child who's in first grade but is doing second grade math, or one who's doing second grade but is doing first grade English, because some kids need a little extra time with some subjects and need the opportunity to move ahead in others. So I just want to give you the freedom right now to go ahead and break out of the mold in your thinking and in your expectations. It is entirely healthy and good for you to find what works for your child. If you need to advance them in one subject, do it. If you need to take some more time in another, do it. And let me just add, this is not just a matter of grade level. Even within the particular grade that you're working on right now, let's say it is first grade, you may move at a faster pace in some subjects than others. That's great. It's not just okay, it's wonderful. You can do that. It's okay if you finish up math 2 months early and you take a little longer on history. That's perfectly fine. You're not doing anything wrong. And I know some curriculum is laid out to where all of the subjects will kind of complement each other, and they may all talk about certain eras at the same time, or they may all hit Easter lessons at the same time. It's okay if you don't coincide with that. For goodness sake, we haven't started curriculum traditionally in August trying to finish in May for I don't know how many years. I can't remember the last time we tried to time it that way. If your kid hits a Christmas lesson in June, it's really okay. They're still going to know that Christmas is coming, and when it gets here in December, they'll know what it's about. It doesn't have to be that complicated, so don't overcomplicate. You are not tied to the curriculum. As I've always told you, the curriculum is there to work for you. So I hope that liberates you to take your freedom and do what's best for your child, regardless of what the traditional schools would do, regardless of how the curriculum is laid out. Find the pace in each various subject that your child needs to work at and let it happen. Let it happen the way that they succeed most. We're trying to set our children up for success here. We're not trying to make things harder. So I'm not going to have my kid plug away at a subject that they already know and just be bored at it and go through this tedious exercise that is utterly meaningless, right? Neither am I going to push them ahead in something because I have some sort of arbitrary schedule to keep. I don't. My schedule is to teach them what they need to know. and that's your schedule too. Follow me for more tips and hacks, and for help in starting your homeschool journey, be listening out for my new course that's coming up, Homeschool Crash Course. I am so excited to unleash it very, very soon. Subscribe and share if you like this video, and I'll see you soon.